And the renewal of a rivalry between two longtime conference foes back in the same league once again. Number 19 Memphis trying to snap a two-game losing streak on the road, taking on the Blazers of UAB. Welcome courtside, Tom Hart. According to the polls, they've fallen to 19th in the AP thanks to back-to-back losses. Trying to get it right this afternoon in a series that dates back to the early 80s. Coach Bartow with his hands in both of these programs and playing in an arena that bears his name. Javon Quinterly with the feed inside and a bump early on, and Malcolm Dandridge, who come bucket for UAB, is going to take the lid off this place early on. And there's a steal and a chance to push. No numbers, no matter. The reverse is off the rim and a trip to the line coming.
Tom Eric Gaines is such a long, fast former SEC athlete now at UAB. So 0.08 from the three-point line.
UAB program, which last year made it to the NIT championship game. Gaines goes 1 of 2.
Andy Katie goes 1-2-2, three-quarter court press. Memphis very aggressive, attacking pressure. Seldom are they content just to get it across the timeline.
Jones with the feed to Dandridge once again. Dandridge had 13 and 8 with 8 blocks in their loss Sunday against Tulane.
Man, UAB's ball screen defense early has been exposed all 3 times.
Meanwhile, Blazers attacking on the other end. 2 misses at the rim, and now bucket. Mikel Lindenborg.
Now Lindenborg. UAB's only been over the 80-point mark 1 time in conference play. They've got to keep this game in the low 70s if at all possible. Turnovers do not help. If Memphis is right in March, they are legit Final Four contender.
Nearly a backcourt. He said, listen, we've lost 2 in a row, but nobody's going to feel sorry for us. We've got to fix our own problems. And a mid-range jumper goes by Ephraim Butted Johnson. Gives them 10 points a game. Memphis not wasting any time, and a blocking foul on the other end.
But they have not been right, and I thought
another one coming for Nick Jourdain.
Day for UAB, just like last night when you played Alabama, it has got to be on point. No surprise shots today by the team in gray.
Touch for Davis near the block. Working on Dandridge, who had 8 blocks in the Tulane game. Little fadeaway hook for Davis.
Tom, really good pivot, right? Because the help defense came down by Jones, and Davis didn't get bothered by that secondary pressure.
Loose ball. Blazers with a chance to push. And a jam by Gaines.
Gaines very fortunate he didn't get teed up because there was no defender around. He chinned himself on the rim, and the building explodes.
They're on their feet in Bartow Arena. Nearly another steal. No whistle on a would-be push-off, and Jones round. Von Quinterly started his college career playing for Jay Wright at Villanova, then a nice run with Nate Oates at Bama, SEC tournament most outstanding player a couple of years ago. A team of transfers for Penny Hardaway, and it's paid off. Jaquan Walton from Wichita State with the bucket.
UAB goes to drop coverage. Davis is dropped in the middle of the lane, and Walton just reads it right into that pull-up elbow jump shot.
Tigers a perfect start from the floor, and a foul on the drive.
I'm trying to manipulate it as best I can, Jimmy. They're 5 for 5. Especially through Quinterly in this ball screen. We're just trying to give them different looks. Hey, no hop on, CG! Step up! Just step up, JD! Step up!
Dandridge with a follow jam.
Yeah, you can't let them beat us. Now we'll settle back. Match! Match! Well, we're back man to man. With about 15 in the clock. This high ball screen has been problematic for us.
And a shot from the corner for Naquan Tomlin.
Andy, what are you going to do with your ball screen defense? Because they've gotten 3 or 4 looks off of it.
Here you come again. You just got to play right here. You got to go. Got to go, Yaks!
Communication a little bit harder with the noise.
I got my sisters yelling in my ear, and their mics are louder than yours, Jimmy. Killing us. We could not get a stop. They're just pounding us in. Ag 2! Ag 2! We're going to run Vasquez over. A little Iverson cut right here. Got him down. He'll go, go, go. That's how we get to the foul line right there, but we got to be able to finish some of those.
There's your loose ball.
A miss here Again, we'll change our looks. A little 1-2-2 3/4 court.
Looks you have today prepared 7-8.
Yeah, not really. About 4.
Okay.
AK, you've had multiple looks drawn up that just didn't go. Does that get frustrating as a coach?
Yeah, I like the play. I like our push. We got a paint touch. The lower percentage. We've had some good looks. Ball out. And as a result, they're making us pay. That had foul. Not there, but now we got this. Ooh, bad pass. We have a little pin down for Ortiz. Great penetration, great extra pass. There we go.
David Jones with the steal for Memphis. 5th best scorer in college basketball. He does a little bit of everything for this Tigers team, which is 15-4. Had an incredible non-conference run. Good trap, but they find Quinterly out of it. And the 3 goes for Devon Quinterly.
Yeah, Quinterly is shooting a really good ball in conference play, and multiple guys in that 45-46%, and a good job to find that backside bomb off that double team.
Daniel Ortiz for 3.
Tom, he's a specialist. That's what.
Walton for 3. Lid's been on both sides so far. Memphis started this game 8 for 8, just won their last 6. Good feed. High percentage look and finish for reset. Back to the series history. UAB hasn't beaten a ranked Memphis team since Squeaky Johnson and company did it in 2006. Here's Coleman. Steps into a 16-footer. Got it.
Yeah, didn't want to shoot it, but had to shoot it. And right now, both teams need to back off just a little.
Blazers on a 7-0 run. Dandridge with the interception and trying to bully his way in and is able to pick up the foul. Malcolm Dandridge out of Memphis East. He's been around for a minute. Got one more. That going. Best defense in all of college basketball. Coleman. Well, he got in the paint quickly. Rebounded by Naquan Tomlin, who was at Kansas State to begin the academic season. Jones with the cut, able to finish. Good hands. He's able to attack it, but no finish. Ortiz finds the rebound. Lob. Whoa, that was aggressive. Knocked away by the Tigers. And now Memphis the other way. Nobody stops ball, and games with the kiss, and it's too strong. Blazers in a 2+ minute scoring drought. It's a 6-0 Memphis run. Blocked, but a blocking foul. The block was clean on the. Jones 5th in the country in scoring. 19 straight double game skills showdown. David Jones knocks them both down. Memphis has opened up a 5-point advantage thanks to an 8-0 run. Davis inside. Didn't fall, but he's going to the free throw line. Davis 2 different stops in the SEC. Started
College basketball career. He played 41 minutes against
Savin. Von Quinterly has 5 points. Three ball.
Can't go under Hardaway. That's
in the paint again, draws a double, maybe a triple, follows his own miss again. What an effort by Axel Lindeborg, junior from New Jersey.
Tom, school career leader, right, in 3-point attempts, getting them up.
Davis got deep and drew a foul.
I just like him in this game because your ball screen defense is the line of scrimmage on a basketball. This is a stagnant zone offensive club. There you go. You can't allow that.
At shoot around today, only played the 2nd semester of his senior year of high school. Both of his parents were great basketball players. His mom insisted that he go to an open court tryout, and that got him some looks and got him the opportunity then to play JUCO ball.
The way things are connected.
Freshman with bodies. And he knocks them both down.
Is AK going to go back to that 1-3-1? It's sometimes tough to get it set quickly off of a free throw like that.
Vasquez with the foul. 3:04 to play in the half.
Look at the game. Andy Kennedy's done a good job of changing defenses also. I know So he's trying to choke the thing down just enough to possibly keep it in 3 minutes.
Gaines took it all the way in.
That's so good. The Iverson cut to the left side of the floor with a false motion to free Gaines up to get to a strong hand.
Got a deep touch, and a foul on the catch will keep it on the floor. And that is the second on Alejandro Vasquez.
Question, it's either way, because he can attack it off of a switch or with his own prime.
For Memphis, hasn't played in quite some time. December 2nd, a couple. A long and windy road for Brown. Lendeborg, he has impacted this game on the offensive end, and he does it again. He's got a game high 14.
How low, fast, and
Young guarding Eric Gaines. Gaines for three. Doesn't hit many of these, but he does now.
Sometimes it's your day. He is shooting below 10% in conference play from three.
That is his first make in 18 tries from distance. Jones, answer. Don't want to wake that sleeping dog.
No, he is never rattled by the moment.
Both teams have taken advantage of the other's mistakes. A dozen points off turnovers for each side. Quinterly behind Dandridge's screen. Tipped it himself and drew the foul. Daniel Ortiz.
Ryland Griffin on the bench and seals in the afternoon, ball at night.
Lendeborg into the paint. Three Blazers on the offensive glass.
How will he respond? And I think he's been really good this half.
Personal foul against a big Memphis front line.
Remember, UAB comes in averaging 74 points a game. Memphis comes in averaging 85. So the pace, the score right now, Memphis on the road has it where they want it.
Near steal, pressure at the midcourt line, and all alone was Dandridge. Tigers back up a deuce. Shot clock is off for Gaines.
You spread it out, let Gaines go, right?
Yep. Ignores the screen. Now 5. Gaines to his left for 3. He was 0 for 17 from deep. He has hit 2 in this first half. And the Blazers of UAB. Oh. 2-on-1. Jones with the layup.
24 is not going to foul.
Jones took a shot below the belt, getting a breather here.
Trap it! Trap it! Let him switch. Here it is. Give it to him.
It all started with a mismatch.
Double it.
Vasquez with the reverse.
Foul.
Dandridge playing great ball for the Tigers.
Same play. Same play.
And buckets here in the second half.
Live action. That's a lot of trust for those guys to do it with us.
David Jones is back on the floor for Memphis. He took a shot below the belt early in the half and had to take a breather. Ortiz again. Rebounded by Lindenborg. Back out for another three, this time Gaines. Huge triple, and UAB with all of the momentum now. Memphis trying to get the Mo back, and they do it with a Jones bucket. When you're a great scorer, you're a great scorer, but he also seems to have great timing in terms of putting a stop to streak.
Yeah, he does. A little bit of confusion for UAB after the make. Kenny was signaling to his guys for his own press and just let a guy sneak behind.
Gaines downhill, got challenged by Dandridge. I got to say, watching, I was talking to Coach about that recently. I said, when you have a shooter similar as a staff, just share that with the guys and say the scouting report has now changed. And another Memphis turnover. Gaines with the bounce out front. And a beautiful finish by Tony. Largest lead of the game for UAB. Another steal. Lindenborg with the bucket.
I'd call one if
now
I could. You'd probably like that.
I would love it. It'd be just good television entertainment.
There you go. On the road, the building's rocking.
Grabs his own miss. And now Birmingham, the UAB Blazers with a chance to run. Gaines somehow finds Lindenborg. Back to the corner for three. Dandridge dishes. Nowhere for Naquan Tomlin to go. Dandridge working on a 15-point game, and he reverses it in.
Tom, what a strong, fast move, because
here's Tony. Tony done it again. He's got four. Here come the Blazers again, 4-on-2. Corner three. And they get to the loose ball again. Butta Johnson again. On a roll now.
Memphis got exactly what they deserved on that possession. They had guys standing and simply watching instead of defending during a game day situation, and got out of there with a win.
Team in danger of losing.
With that shoulder, the call goes in favor. Watch out. Yeah, that's falling asleep and lack of awareness. And a hard, violent cut by Tomlin off baseline, out of bounds under.
And now the pressure in the corner off the trap. The trap at midcourt again. Wow, aggressive look from Butta Johnson, his second three this half. Another turnover for Memphis. 18th of the game to tie a season high. Gaines, beautiful bounce pass. And a whistle on the layup.
UAB, your point guard getting in there, involved in the fight, scraping down. Have you ever thrown a rodeo 540 on skis?
No. If I did, I didn't do it intentionally. Foul on the drive.
His motor does not stop for 30.
Started his college career in Georgia, ended up at Wichita.
How much energy those officials have to put into a game as fast as this one.
Gaines has it rejected. They count it. Goaltending on Dandridge. Little floater. Gaines his 21 now.
You might as well be trying to stay in front of a squirrel with Eric Gaines. He's so long. It's 6'2" with long arms and a long, fast, explosive stride.
Here's Quinterly for three. Memphis trying to get back in this thing. That's the first bucket this half for Quinterly.
They got more than enough offense. Now, Memphis all week long Do we have the defensive toughness and grit that we're going to need in March to be a major player? We're fixing to find out with 7:45 to go.
Wow, easy solve of the Memphis press on the Lindenborg layup. He's got 20 now.
Such a luxury when you have a 6'9" guy that can play the middle spot in your press breaker, throw it to him, and let him finish.
Quinterly has it rejected.
One with .4 to go, a three-point shot that propels them to a win. You got to have a dude, man, if you're going to make a run. And that's what they've got. Florida Atlantic last year, and Nelly bailed them out today. Big Z for Purdue, the original Big Z. High clip today. Tristan Newton also with UConn today. He had 22 points, 4 assists. I'm all in on UConn, North Carolina, Purdue right now, Tennessee. Those 4 teams have my attention.
He had 3 consecutive 20-point games or 12 consecutive home games.
Tom, that Houston defense is an absolute machine. And I was blown away before Christmas when I was down there to do a doubleheader and Houston was involved in it. How all 5 guys, regardless of size, are constantly down in a low stance and constantly blowing up ball screens. Uh-oh, watch out.
Nobody back. Coleman with the hammer.
That's a whole nother story.
Teammates, roommates. Taken away by UAB. Tony off the window and in.
I really like Tony. Love his name, but I like his game as well. Can they close this thing out?
Largest lead of the game for Andy Kennedy's Blazers. Quinterly. Offensive rebound for Jones. Can he ease up a little bit?
Well, he's doing slow play calls now. He's not calling plays that are 1 or 2 passes. He's moving that ball, but good grief, you got to keep scoring. You can't keep throwing it to the team in black.
Turnover number 19, Jones with the reverse. Lead late with about a minute and a half to go. Then Antonio Anderson and Chris Douglas Roberts hit a couple of threes. They worked their way back in the game before winning it. And now a corner 3 is good, and this Memphis team showing some late firepower.
Bringing it up that they feel game pressure in a long time.
Ortiz and Gaines saw it. 20 on the shot clock as they set up their offense.
Well, Gaines has been the guy off the bounce, at least getting to the free throw line. That's the Atlantic and Memphis are the 2 teams that everybody's chasing. But coming in today, Charlotte's won 7 in a row. SMU on the terrific defensive squads.
Jones for 3. SMU lost to Wichita State on the road today.
Yeah. Run off of your defense, absolutely. You keep the gas pedal.
Got it inside, and they get a foul on Christian Coleman. It's his
by the Blazers.
Nick Jourdain leaves it short. Foul on the post, charged to Naquan Tomlin, and that's his.
Or not.
Now they come on the road and they turn it over 20 times in what feels like a must-win to regain season momentum. Bounce pass inside and a block and a foul. And that's going to put Javian Davis back at the free throw line.
That are digging in with their heels, and I have just not seen it. Charlotte is listed right now because they actually lead the conference standings. So Joe has, and can we recapture it back on the defensive end? But Nelly Davis bailed him out today with a big-time shot at the buzzer.
Blocked by Lindenborg. A little bit trash talk. Another block.
Who's into baseball in the Dominican. His upside, and watch out, as good as anybody in this league.
Dandridge with the steal. Into the corner for 3. Here's Jones. Memphis not done yet. 7-point game, 1:17 to play. Right in front of Lindenborg. Gaines hits it across the timeline. And they'll reset with Johnson as we approach the 1-minute mark. And a foul out front from Dandridge is his 4th. There's a parquet joke in there somewhere. I just didn't go for it. 9-point UAB lead under a minute. Knocked off FAU, their last ranked win. And their first since 2013. That was last year. Quinterly, no. And they'll foul again, and that will be 5 for Dandridge. Davis gets it.
On the road this afternoon.
They had 45 in the first half. We wondered if they could keep it going.
Yeah.
I felt like the offensive performance in the first half was tied to the atmosphere in the building.
I agree.
Jones will fire. Got it! And a collective gasp from the crowd. Timeouts remaining. The entry to Johnson. Here's the trap. Back to Gaines. And a push ahead. And they're going to go ahead and try and score. And they get fouled on the way in. And that'll put Yaxel Lindenborg at the free. At a court storm behind you. He's got a 23-point night. 9-point advantage. Here's Jones. He won't take long. He wants it back. Challenge 3 and a foul, and it goes! Ashton Hardaway with a chance for a 4-point play.
I say why, and the question is, why lose your defensive discipline and fly at a shooter? Hardaway jumps into him just a little bit. So it's an interesting call that's made. Lindenberg is flying by his side, and Hardaway, though, with a crafty.
That would have made it a 2-possession game. Instead, 24 seconds left. Blazers trying to run some clock. Up 7. Memphis will put him back at the free throw line with the foul from Jaquan Walton.
But at any level as a head coach, but with just a little extra
out of Huntsville. 18 seconds remaining. Blazers by 9. This will be the 3rd consecutive loss for Penny Hardaway's team. First time in his program reign. And with 10 seconds left, out of bounds to UAB.
Time we rattled through a bunch of teams at Lindenberg. Just a complete effort, minus the turnovers by AK and his guys.
It is a season high for points with 97 for UAB. The Blazers go to 5-2 in the American. And with an upset win at home, they get their 2nd ever ranked win against the Memphis Tigers. Hey, no court storming needed. Blazers have won 9 of their last 11. The team will get with the fans to celebrate this one. What a win.